Welcome to your program 197. Today we will see the battle between the green team and the pink team. The green team is formed by Vanessa Cisneros Topete and Marina Emilio. The pink team is formed by Giselle Reyes and Brenda de Anda. My name is Paloma Arredondo and our judge is gonna be Andrea Aguilera, who discovered the oxygen in the air. Okay, let's start the round, which is the biochemical cycle by which carbon is exchanged between the biosphere, geosphere, hydrosphere, and the atmosphere of the Earth.
So easy. It's the carbon cycle.
Correct! Next question. Explain briefly the carbon cycle.
Oh, first of all, the plants absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere.
The carbon becomes part of the plant. Plants die and are buried. They might turn into fossil fuels made of carbon over millions of years. Then, the human burn fossil fuels, and most of the carbon quickly enters into the atmosphere as carbon dioxide again.
Whoa, excellent.
Wow, excellent! And the next question is, who discovered the carbon cycle?
So easy. Priestley and Lavoisier.
Great! The pink team is back.
Woo!
Now, the last question. To which ecological problem is the carbon cycle mainly related?
To the greenhouse effect.
Good! The winners of the first round, the green team. Second round. Name one of the chemical reactions involving the carbon cycle.
Photosynthesis, of course.
Correct! Okay, pink team, this is your opportunity to win this round. Name one of the chemical reactions involved on the carbon cycle.
Hydrogen peroxide.
Incorrect! Andrea, could you tell us the answer?
My pleasure, that's incorrect. Hydrogen peroxide is an acid. It doesn't involve the carbon dioxide.
Now, it's the opportunity of the green team. Name one of the chemical reactions involving the carbon cycle.
Respiration.
Correct! The last points are in your hands, Doctor.
Combustion.
Correct! Next question. Classify the reaction of photosynthesis.
Endothermic.
Classify the chemical reaction of respiration.
Exothermic.
Correct! This round, the pink team wins. Here starts the third round called concentration of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. And the question is, since what year the contamination get over 350 parts per million of carbon dioxide?
I think it was 1975. Sweetie, that's incorrect. It was in 1990.
Time for the pink team. Which is the factor that may increase the concentration of carbon dioxide?
The concentration of carbon dioxide increased because the emission of carbon dioxide by the human being around 1860.
Excellent! Let's get with the pink team. In which time the parts per million carbon dioxide were around 280?
Pre-industrial times.
Excellent! There is a draw in the third round. The fourth session is about causes and effects of carbon dioxide. The first question is, what are the main causes of carbon dioxide?
The first causes of carbon dioxide are the human activities, because the human activities are the ones that create the carbon dioxide. For example, when we heat our homes or the gases of the industry.
The answer is correct. Human emissions are not the only factor, but is currently the most significant. For example, human emissions of carbon dioxide are more than 130 times greater than the amount released by volcano eruptions.
Okay, let's pass to the next question. What are the effects of carbon dioxide?
You never let me answer the easy question.
So sorry, but I got the answer. The answer is that the carbon dioxide doesn't harm us directly, but it causes the greenhouse effect, which is almost the same, but because the greenhouse effect causes cancer in the skin.
Correct. Global warming leads to damage of the ozone layer, melting of the polarized caps, and it also causes skin cancer.
Okay, according to the results, the green team has won, but it has not finished. They have to answer correctly the quickly questions. This is the last round named Chemical Reactions Involved in Global Warming. Today, the green team is gonna fight to get this awesome scientific calculator. The first question is for Topete. Topete, tell me an example of chemical reactions involving global warming.
Okay, the burning of fossil fuels.
Correct, Topete! Now, Marina, tell me another example of chemical reactions involving global warming.
Parasite, CFC, which destroys the ozone layer.
Perfect! Next, Topete, tell me another example.
The emission of carbon dioxide by factories.
Yes! This is the last example. The calculator is in your hands, but you have to fight. So, tell me another example of chemical reactions involved in global warming.
Of course, the emission of greenhouse gases.
Oh, you have the calculator! Excellent! You did! And the winner is the green team! And we hope the public to learn something new to improve their knowledge. Bye.
This activity helped me to apply the concepts seen in class as well to notice the importance of the carbon cycle, which provides us healthy air that we can breathe and also the process of carbon dioxide. Also, I noticed that the world is contaminated more and more because of the human action, but we can change this by, instead of using the car, we can walk or use the bicycle. This knowledge can help us in the future to create new innovations that doesn't pollute the world.
I think that the fossil fuels are a very important source of energy, but they are the only ones. There are many other things that we can use to produce energy and that are less pollutants, because the excessive amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere it's causing problems like the global warming. I think that if we use this information properly, we can prevent future problems to the environment. This activity helped me to understand that human activities are the principal reason of the greenhouse effect, and that we are constantly producing carbon dioxide when we heat our homes, when we drive our cars, etc. We are creating new kinds of diseases, for example, the skin cancer, and some people now is allergic to the sun. We have the change in our hands, and we have to protect our home. We have to be nice with our planet, being ecological, and looking for other sources of energy besides the fossil fuels.
With this activity, I learned that carbon dioxide is related with global warming and other phenomena that affect the world. And the saddest thing about it is that human actions are producing a lot of carbon dioxide. To solve this problem, I suggest to supply fossil fuels with greener resources such as vegetable oil and bioplastic.
By doing this activity, I saw how the human being provoked the pollution of the world by producing a lot of carbon dioxide and breaking the balance of its natural cycle. Also, I didn't know that the photosynthesis and the respiration were chemical reactions. So this activity helped me a lot to understand what is happening, and I really hope that the human find a way to have a good life but do not pollute the world.
In conclusion, we usually talk about how humans produce big quantities of carbon dioxide, but we haven't done too much to stop it. So, I think that we can begin using alternatives to reduce or control its production, as the carbon credits, which give commercial value to reduction of emission in metric tons of carbon dioxide.